Alright, so let's go ahead and start up the stream, I guess. Yeah. Put out a bunch of videos already. I didn't actually make a guide for this. I got to do something else apparently after this as well, so we can start getting page drops. I'll look into it a little bit. I guess I'll just look into it now, but these are the new Undead Druids. So, I mean, I guess we'll just do these for a little while. It's kind of nice to have a different change of pace monster. And, yeah, so that's why we're doing it, I guess. Hopefully this re-aggroes if we go over in here. And then we can just run back southeast. Back to the other zone after we... Please re-aggro? Yeah, cool, cool. My first time doing these. I literally only just got to this point, so... It's pretty nice. Just take a look at a few things here. So let me go ahead first off and let's look up the pages. Apparently there's another minigame we must do, or so called that, so let me take a look. Okay, so let's see what we gotta do first off. So we'll try and do this, I guess, as soon as possible, because apparently the pages, when filled, give up to 10k XP. So I'm not sure, let me take a look here what they do after that. Okay. So then afterwards, every extra page can be traded to the guy for 1k each. So that's obviously not too big of a, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not really too big of a price margins or increase, but you know, we'll go ahead and that could give us some decent, yeah, that could get us a couple agility levels. So I guess we can just put it into agility. No, I can't use it on a hunter. It has to be level 40 plus. So I'll take a look into that in a little bit. But let me see where I gotta go first. Okay. So we need 5 pieces of food. Let me go take a look at this. One, I have no freaking clue why I have 2 stamina pots. 2, we don't need prayer potions anymore. And we can bank these to save inventory space. Let me go ahead and we'll transfer these into the loot tab. And we'll leave it like that. Yeah, we need 5 pieces of food. Is lobster good? I don't know. It doesn't specify. We'll take 5 monks, I guess. And we also need, okay. Okay. So to do this the quickest way possible, let's try to... I'm going to just take my Zarek Talisman. Well, I don't need my Zarek Talisman yet because we have the temples. If you guys don't know how to get that, I posted a guide just a little bit ago how to get to there. So first off, we'll need our sword though, our wilderness sword. Because we'll need to cut the webs. So what you need for this is either a Zarek Talisman if you don't have the temple key. But I recommend getting it ahead of time because it'll save a lot of time. I recommend probably a stamina potion, but for the meantime, just take a skills necklace to the woodcutting guild, as long as you have that done. If not, then I recommend you go to my guide and get yourself the key. So I'll just run through this whole thing with you guys, and however long it takes, that's how long it takes. But no way, I gotta redo this. How do I only have 4 food? I had to have eaten one. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank God I noticed that early, but man. Alright, so I'll walk you guys through this. It's re-recording this because you need 5 food apparently. It doesn't specify what, so maybe this food here won't even work. Shit, and then I just left without a telly. Oh, that's fine. These things drop good loot anyway. So basically each page will allow you to trade in, well, every filled page, I guess, is basically 10k XP. You get a lamp for 10k XP and whatever skill you choose. And then after that, each additional page is worth 1,000 coins. So it basically adds an extra item to the drop table. So I recommend you get, if you haven't already watched it, just go watch my guide and get yourself the temple key. Because, oh shit, where do I gotta go first off? We need to go over here. Okay. So yeah, if you don't already have the temple key, you can't go this way. I'm not gonna bother covering the other method because I think you should probably do that one first. Well, actually, no, just watch my other guide, but instead of implementing you running down to the south, like you run past this guy anyway, so just bring all 5 food with you when you watch my other guide, and you can bang this one out all in one go if you don't have the key. But if you've already watched the guide, or if you already have the temple key, then it won't make a difference. Seriously gonna make us right click this? Alright. So you give them all 5. Make sure you right click use and not eat, or you have to go back to the bank. Alright, so just go through all the dialogue options and then we should be alright. Let me just double check this really quick before I do anything else. Alright. So search all. Alright, I got this. Okay, so there's one more step that we got to do. And then we will be set to start getting pages. So we'll go ahead over to this way and then we can do the pages. So you want to go back to the Undead Druids now. No, wrong. Wait, what? I can't even open that chest anyway. Interesting. So it says to search all these. Let me reread this. Search all except the northwest shelves. Okay. So search all of them except for the northwest. So there's going to be 3. There should be 3 books. So I guess this here should give us the 3rd one. Okay, now we are good. Now you can fill your pages. Or now you can start getting your page drops. And then once you do manage to fill them up, go back and talk to that guy. And then for each one, you'll get a 10k XP lamp. Any skill above level 40, you can use it on. And after you have done that, every page after that you get, you can trade in for 1,000 coins each. So like and subscribe if this helped you out, and that's pretty much all you got to do. Alright, so there's the next guide that we'll put out there. But now we'll just grind out these Undead Druids, I guess. I gotta make a guide for the Undead Druids at some point as well. But I'm already 99 range, so this is kind of pointless for me to do. But it's something different besides Slayer. That reminds me, I got a really bad Slayer task. We got blue dragons, and I lost all my Slayer points. Because I got really bad. I got steel dragons, I forget what else I got. Oh yeah, black demons, and then I got blue dragons, and I couldn't skip anymore. So I'm a bit disappointed about that, but it is what it is. Nothing I can do now, you know? It's a little too late. Okay, perfect. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and I guess we'll just do this for the rest of the day. Grind out these pages, yeah? We'll try and test how much money this is as well. I can't totally say if it's really good money or anything like that. It's not like we'll be making like millions and millions by doing this, but it's good money. Our average money. So far we have about 164k to, let's just say 230k in total loot, which I guess that's not too bad, right? Considering we're using rune airs, our expenses are at an absolute minimum, and we don't need prayer because we can just run right up here and then use it on this, and then that'll restore our prayer to full that fast, that quick. Real nice and easy. Everything is very simple here. I think a salve amulet EI would be better here. I could be wrong, but unfortunately I don't have one to test it. So if anybody does know, you know, then let me know. But for the time being, because I'm pretty sure that the amulet of salve EI, I'm pretty sure gives like plus 15 damage bonus to undead monsters, which obviously these things are undead monsters, so. But to get how much total X, yeah, so that'll be 1/4 of my total agility XP if I used all my lamps on agility. But I don't know if I'm really gonna do that for sure because you know, we'll need graceful. I'd like graceful anyway at some point. Well, actually no, we'll use them all in agility because we don't have the highest rooftop course yet. So the faster we get to the, I think it's Sears rooftop level, the better. So yeah, we'll just put them all into agility, I guess. All the other skills, you know, 60 mining, it would take all 3 to get 1 level. So we might get to like 54 agility or something by the time I get that done. So yeah, we'll leave it at that. So other than that, I guess that's it really. We'll just be chilling out, grinding these. I might do some Slayer later on, maybe. You know, no guarantees ever, but for the most part, like I said, I'm just burned out of Slayer. I did it, I don't even know how long I've done Slayer now. Just over and over and repeatedly, and I just really can't be bothered with it anymore when I get bad tasks like that. Blue dragons would be alright if I had 70 agility, which is one of the reasons why I say I need a higher agility later on. Aside from that, you know, Sarah Dome and God Wars, I don't really know what level you are when you get full graceful, but I know it's not 70, it's a lot sooner than that. But we do need 70 at some point. I could probably boost it even, I think. You know, we'll see. Like if I was 65, I should be able to boost for God Wars. Because I think you only really need 70 to either like enter the place or to like get past the little like security, whatever it is. I don't know, like the entrance, and then I think after that you should be alright. As for the drops here, I don't know, man. I'm not getting too lucky yet. I don't know how rare the pages are either, but I don't really care too much for the pages. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kind of here for something else to do. I might hit a bears, maybe. I don't know. Probably not. We'll see. Maybe abyssal demons, although most likely not. I'd rather do sire. I might try abyssal sire more after I get to after I get to honestly, I don't even know what the hell I was about to say. But I'm pretty sure I can do abyssal sire. I just have to learn them a little bit longer. So whenever I feel like putting in the time or we get an abyssal demon task, I could try abyssal sire again. But blue dragons, that task will take me a decent amount. So I'm not really interested in that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just gonna take so long. Usually it does anyway, because like, you know. Well, one, we have to run the whole way through the dungeon, but generally speaking, like, I don't have a Hasta, so because I don't have a Zami Hasta or anything like that, the task will also take a while in itself because of their high defenses. Now, the main difference between those two, though, being, of course, that the Hasta is, I think it's as fast as a whip. Not totally sure. I think it has less strength bonus, but like I said, that stab is really good. So you want that stab attack for pretty much everything on RuneScape. Usually almost every monster in the game, at least dragons, are weak to stab and stab based weapons. So it's like 10 mil. I mean, I could afford one now. I think I have to do the barbarian training though first before I can actually wield it, if I'm not mistaken. But my main part is once I can make more money with the Hasta, like let's say something like Rune Dragons or something like that, then it would make sense to buy one, I guess. Because Rune Dragons and such, you know, 12 mil is really nothing. But for the time being, I don't really have any use, I guess, or main motivation to get a Zami Hasta. I can't think of any bosses that I would really need a Hasta for right now, off the top of my head. I might just hit up Abyssal Demons though for a little bit tonight as well. I just feel like I'm so close to a whip. You know, hypothetically, if I could get a whip that's 2 mil a day, like one a day, 1 in 512 drop rate. You know, if I could get just one Abyssal whip every day, right? However many, like let's say I grind 6 hours a day, Abyssal Demons, 2 mil every day. That's good. That's still good money. You know? And the XP is also very good, but I just feel like my RNG at Abyssal Demons sucks really hard. But after being on like Instagram and shit and seeing everybody else get like, or so they claim, you know, I'm not going to say any names, but you know, I always see people claim that they've gotten back-to-back whip drops. Well, I mean, back-to-back meaning same task whip drops. And I'm not saying that they don't. I'm not saying that they're lying about it. I mean, I know it's happened a lot, but like, and I guess you could also say like most people, they're not going to share usually a picture or a video or a post on Reddit, whatever the heck it is, you know, unless it's something rare, like unless they get it back to back on a task or whatever, then you probably won't hear about it. But I know plenty of people get whips there all the time. So I mean, I wouldn't even say a whip is even 1 in 512. I don't even think is classified as a rare drop on this game. So you know, it's really, it shouldn't be that hard to get one. It really shouldn't. But yeah, I have an Instagram and a Reddit page now, or a Reddit account, I should say. So if anybody ever wants to add Reddit or follow on Instagram, you know, feel free. They're all basically the same. It's just like YouTube _swim1. You know, gotta get that in there for the advertising purposes, free advertising. So like every time you comment or respond to somebody or make a post, you know, your username is your YouTube channel. So not that anybody, I don't really think that when it comes to those websites, I don't really think that anybody actually goes to your page, your YouTube channel, and actually looks you up. I really don't think that they do. But regardless, I feel like it can't hurt anything. You know? My favorite of all time right now is probably something like, I would say probably like Instagram is probably my favorite. Reddit's okay, I guess, but I'm not really on Reddit as much. I mean, I am, you know, I'm on my Reddit account quite often, but my Reddit account's mainly just used for old school RuneScape, and I guess that's it. You know, I follow a few other subreddits like Had to Hurt, You Seeing This Shit, Never Tell Me the Odds. You know, and those are just kind of like funny videos and things like that. It's usually the other subreddits I follow. But I find that a lot of the time the RuneScape subreddit really doesn't really have frequent posts. Like if I check on within like an hour, there won't really be anything new really posted. Now, as for this, my RNG's gone to trash since I started streaming. Of course, I had a space. There we go. Yeah, so, you know, that's what I say. Every time I start streaming, my RNG goes severely south, which is a little bit, I mean, I'm 90% sure it has nothing to do with streaming, obviously, but it's like, it's always, whenever I start streaming, I'm like, the game's like, no. You know? It's like the game just knows, and it's like, you're not getting any good drops today. If worse comes to worse, we'll just, another amulet. It's all good. Those keys, I got a bunch of those keys off stream, you know. These things are actually not bad GP. Like, I've seen plenty of people get over 500k an hour from these. But obviously, we're not getting so lucky. And I might try the boss tonight. Or I guess today. I might just gear up and try the boss in a little bit. $10 and $20k drops left and right. Yeah, I might try the boss. It's supposed to be a mid-level boss, but you know, it seems like you need really high stats, but I'll give it a try after this. As long as we can find a world, which we should be able to. I don't really think we'll have a problem finding a world. I think that it's fine, especially if I hop enough. It's kind of later in the day. It's a Friday. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we'll have that much of a problem finding an open world today, but I gotta find another guide. and then I might try him out. We'll take super combat potions. Let's go ahead and watch this guide. Yeah, Zarek Tekach. There's our next key though, hell yeah. See, this guy has a Elder Maul as well though. Crystal Halberd and Elder Maul is this guy's setup. That's pretty sick, but alright, so yeah, he's pretty easy as far as I can tell in terms of mechanics. You know, you just pray range, or you pray magic or melee when you're close, and then when you're farther away, or when you get frozen with the what is it? When you get frozen with the webs, you pray range. So it's really not a hard mechanic, I suppose. I just don't know if my stats are high enough. Let me go ahead and take a look if there's anybody on this world already. I might try him out once. I'm not really sure what gear I should take either. I just want to try it at least once today. I want to know if I can do it. Yeah, okay, so you use magic defense gear, that's what I thought. Alright, yeah, we'll try Seracnus out in a little bit. Ooh, very nice seed, okay. So let's just go straight to Seracnus now. Yeah, we'll try Serac. How much is an Outer Maw? I wish I had somebody on that could let me borrow an Outer Maw. That would be so nice. 17 mil, yeah, I can't even afford one now if I wanted it. So we'll just leave it at that, but let's keep our sword first off. Right. Let's take like a bunch of sharks. And then we'll just take, I guess, Carol's. Best melee gear we have. Let me check out a leaf-bladed battle axe, because I think the crush bonus is pretty good on that, I've heard. It's like the best in slot aside from that. Crush. Take our gloves. Zarek Talisman. Super Combat's a must. Dueling Ring. We'll try and find an empty world, obviously. I really don't think I can do it without better gear. But I guess we'll find out in a little bit. Or I guess even like better stats. But we'll figure it out in a little bit. What else do we need? I think that's it, yeah. If I'm missing anything. Maybe the key. I might need the key to open the door. Although I don't think I do. No, we don't need the key. I don't want to risk it. Okay. I think that's everything. Let's go try this boss out, shall we? This looks like about right. We should be alright, I would guess. I mean, we'll find out in a little bit though. But we should be able to get it at least close. And hopefully it's not super crowded, because I don't have any friends on right now. I mean, I do, but one guy is on right now, and I really don't think he's gonna duo. I'm not really even interested in duos. I mean, I don't want to say I'm not interested, but I don't know, like, depends, dude. Like, my melee is not the best, so I don't know how people would split. I don't know. A lot of people probably don't want to split loots, and my melee stats aren't the best for this kind of thing. So I think this is, okay, red spider. Temple spiders, okay. I plan to obviously pray with my ultimate strength and what have you, so. The heck? I fully expect somebody to be here. I'll be very surprised if there isn't. How do I fail to slash the... Alright, so it looks like we got an empty world, I guess. Not totally sure. Let's try and do this. Alrighty. Whoops. I saw a web popped under us, so I thought we had to pray range, but I guess not. So we'll try this out. Now we should pray range. Wait for him to hit. Alright, and then when we get close, we'll pray melee again. Alright. Seems to be alright so far. With the leaf-bladed battle axe, make sure my auto retaliates on as well. Yeah, we're good. The other thing that would... Oh shit. I thought that was a prayer restore area. I was about to say. The other thing I can see being a potential problem... The heck? I'm clicking Seracnus. Yeah, we should be alright, I think. Come on, man. This boss, I can't seem to hit it that often. He seems to freeze you way too often, but he does seem like a mid-level boss, I guess. I mean, I'm not really having too much difficulty so far. In the sense that, you know, we don't really seem to be taking damage. I mean, we have, but like not really. I just find this super annoying that we just constantly seem to be getting frozen every other time. Alright, so this is a little bit something I don't want. So let's finish off some of these little guys, because they don't seem to be that hard. I mean, they only have 30 HP, so... Okay. So we should be alright. We used like 3, maybe 5 food so far. And then of course, almost, well yeah, full prayer potion at this point. So it's not too hard, I guess, you know? Oh shit. I misclicked. Okay, first boss, Seracnus done. Oh come on, 17k, I guess that's actually not bad. I just happened to see myth errors and I was a little bit disappointed. I don't know what the respawn time is for this though, but either way we'll do Seracnus a little bit. So we used a full prayer potion. I'll probably just skip the 15% prayer, to be honest. Oh shit, my mistake. That was just my fault 100%. Now we'll use it, I guess. If I had piety though, it would help out way more. But I don't want to just blow through prayer pots this whole fight. Yeah, this is definitely a mid-level boss, I would say. Hey, what's up? Just doing some good old bossing. Well, it's a new boss, I should say. A new boss on Osrs. Haven't checked chat since I got here, so my apologies for the delay. So it looks like we'll probably get about 2 KC trips, which probably isn't exactly ideal, but I guess it's fine. I mean, like I said before this whole thing started, like, I'm not max combat by any means. And we're also soloing this, so I'll probably just finish the spiders off. I think that's a better option here. Because then we get hit a decent amount. Even from these little guys, they can definitely stack up. And basically what I've learned so far, my understanding is that if I don't finish those guys, then when he spawns the next ones, then he can just end up, they'll just stack. So hopefully we can get 2 KC. I'll just use this to be safe. But hopefully we can get a 2 KC trip. The problem is he just freezes you so freaking much. That's really it. If he didn't freeze me so much, this wouldn't be a hard boss, but looks like we might get 1 KC trips, almost 2 KC. Just make sure I have a teleport. Not sickles, but yeah, I get what you're saying. They kind of look like that, but they're just spider legs, really. The boss just came out like this week, so it's obviously my first time doing it. It's not hard though, I will say that. They said that it was supposed to be a mid-level boss, and I think they did pretty good on that aspect. You know, no doubt this is, you know, I would consider my stats medium. And we're doing 2 KC trips, which, I don't know, that doesn't really seem like a lot, but KC2 will give us, let's see, I don't know what the drops are on this, honestly. Okay, we got a temple page, that's pretty nice, because we need to fill up the book. So all in all, this boss is alright, I guess. That's what, 20k? Yeah, about 30k. So it's like 15k per boss, I guess. But in terms of supplies, I probably won't stick here for too long. No, you know what? Let's just tele, because there's no way I can do a 2kc trip. I mean a 3kc. I think for now I'm going to skip on that boss, because I think we used more in supplies. I think the potions, well, let me check. How much are super combats first off? Oh no, 7k, yeah, so we did alright, I guess. I'm gonna wait though until I have better gear. For sure, before I continue with that. But, let's see what else we have here to do. Whoa. Whoa. How the hell did that happen? Anyways, let's just go ahead and we will just hang on a sec. We have 150 blue dragons, so we could do that, but let me think. There's one more thing I should probably try and do. I guess not necessarily try, but I don't really feel like doing Slayer, so let me think of something else that I can do. Honestly, I have no clue. Anybody know something we can do besides Barrows or the new boss or anything else like that? I guess I could keep doing the new boss. Let's just keep doing the new boss. I mean, it's I guess better content, you know, and I might as well because I have nothing else to do. So we'll just stick with the new boss. We'll get about 2 KC trips, I guess. Should have just kept all my stuff on, but it's fine. We'll just regroup up and go back. Leaf-bladed battle axe. We'll take like 4 prayer potions, I guess. Zarek's talisman. The boss isn't hard, so we'll just keep it doing him for a little while. I don't really know if I'm making profit on him right now with this setup, but regardless if we are or not. If anybody has a Elder Maw we can borrow, that would be quite nice. Let's just ask in chat. He mentioned before that people in the clan chat will lend items, but I mean, I doubt it. I just want to test it out, honestly, at the boss. I'm not a scammer, you know what I'm saying? I doubt they will because they don't really know me that well yet, but it's like we're on stream, so let me see. Let's re-gear up for this. And we'll take our wilderness sword. Herbology? Nah, man, that's not really something we're gonna do today. So let me make sure we have enough stuff here. I think that's good. Maybe less sharks, more prayer potions. That should be alright. Some reason I feel like I'm missing something. Oh yeah, we are. Kind of. We need to teleport out. And then we'll go back to the new boss. Syrachnus. Let's just say we'll go back to Syrachnus. So just give me a minute to get the teleport. We'll try and just keep it so that we go straight back to the duel arena afterwards. If anybody has an Elder Maw, seriously, I guess nobody does. Let's ask this dude. I mean, according to this guy, he's rich, so I don't really see why he wouldn't. Most likely he's going to say no, though, but it won't hurt to ask, because I'm pretty sure an Elder Maw is a decent upgrade above it. I have several friends with an Elder Maw, but it's just a matter of, like... I mean, Herblore is a skill for real, so it's kind of hard to tell. But we have a couple of friends with an Elder Maw, but I really doubt any of them are going to be willing to lend it to us. And I say that because, you know, they don't really know us that well, so... Yeah, I doubt anybody's going to let us borrow it, but like I said, it won't hurt to ask. I have a couple friends with Elder Maws that I know of, but we'll go back to the boss, so onward we go. I don't have an Elder Maw up here. Let me think, what else is there? I don't really know, to be honest with you. I feel like... I don't know. He has any. How am I failing to... I guess... Okay, I guess that's true. I guess that's true. The web only works when you, The web only works when you, are in the wilderness to slash 100% of the time. But if we can't find a world or something like that, then we'll just leave it at that, because you know, we could end up having to hop 100 times. No, we're good, okay. Are we? Yeah, we're fine. Okay. I don't know if you need to cut that web when you go in every time or not. I'm not totally sure. Come on, bro. He froze us on the first try. It's a bit annoying. Alright, so it looks like we're not going to be able to get an outer mall off of anybody. I have one guy that might be able to lend it to us, but I really doubt it. I think the main part is people just think that we would scam, you know? And I can't blame them by any means. I'd probably think the same thing too if I didn't really know anybody and he just started asking for an outer mall. But, you know, I'm not a scammer. But, you know, I can't bash anybody or talk shit on anybody for not wanting to lend it to us, because I know I wouldn't really want to lend it to somebody if it was me. So, you know, I'm not going to hold anything against anybody for not lending us an outer mall. That's what I'm trying to say here. You know, if they lend it to us, you know, they'd get it back. It's obviously on stream as well. But it's all good. I don't really see myself dropping 17 mil on an outer mall just for this boss. That's why I figured I would use it. I mean, we have a leaf-bladed battle axe. Obviously, it's not ideal for this boss by any means, but I'm pretty sure it would be a lot more efficient, maybe. I don't know. That's why I say I want to test it. Just like a Bandu's God Sword at Abyssal Sire. If I could do Abyssal Sire with a BGS, I would definitely pick one up, but nobody would lend me a BGS either. So before I drop the money on stuff like that, you know, I need somebody to lend me this stuff first. And I know that probably makes me sound bad, I'm trying to get items off of people, but like, I'm going to return everything. Or until and if not, it's fine either way, because I'll just wait till I get a drop off of the enemy or the NPC or the mobs myself. You know, eventually we should be able to do Bandu's God Wars dungeon. So when that time comes, hopefully we can get ourselves a hilt or something that's worth more than the hilt, and then I'll just pick up myself a BGS. BGS would actually work here too, though. Technically, BGS would work anywhere. It's just a matter of, like I said, the price, you know? It really only takes one drop to really change your whole RuneScape career. I mean, like, one Armadillo crossbow is like a fourth of my bank. Oh, please. Oh, we got froze again, man. Why has he got to freeze me so much? I get that that's a mechanic of this boss, and that's what kind of makes this boss so challenging. There we go. Number 3? That one is a little bit better. Oh. 27k? That's not bad, I guess, but it's not the best. I don't know what this drop table is, but so far it seems like every KC is about 25k. I mean, I'm sorry, at least 15k. Which is actually pretty good. I mean, I'm happy with that. Okay, let's make sure okay, now we're still potted up, we're good. So far this boss seems to have a pretty good drop table. I don't know what the GP per hour is, I really don't care right now, because I can't really fully test that with this setup. So I'm not necessarily interested in testing the GP per hour until we get something like an outer mall per hour, but I'm also not max combat by any means either. I'm not even sure how much health this has, but I'm sure it's a decent amount. Let's try a BGS, man. I'll just ask. Let me just say this, it doesn't hurt to ask. If we had a BGS and we could hit this thing, that would be fine. I'm going to be able to play all night, or most of today, and I'll be pretty much here all day tomorrow. Oh shit, I alt-tabbed, forgot to switch prayers. But so if anybody has a BGS or anything, I can definitely return it tonight, tomorrow, whenever for sure. But then after that, I'll be on my regular hours and my regular time schedule. I'd rather personally, like, from me to everybody else that watches this or has me added, like, if you don't want to lend me an item because you don't, like, hypothetically, if you don't trust or think I'll scam you, like I said, that's totally fine. Just be totally honest about it, you know? But I was told when I joined this clan chat that if they like you, they may lend items out. That's pretty much the only reason I'm asking. If I hadn't been told that, I would never even thought that or even had that in the back of my head or even a thought. So I just want to set that, make that clear right now. Is it 400 HP? Okay. Yeah, that's actually a pretty decent amount. 400's a good bit. I'm not totally sure. The only thing about the Outer Maul is it just attacks so slow. So it's like, I don't necessarily know if that would work that good. But that's why I say that's why I said I want to test this shit before I buy it. So like if it makes a decent difference, then I'll just go ahead and buy it. But if not, I'm not going to bother wasting it. Yeah, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Some reason, like I said before, I only have one monitor, so I have to, damn it, gotta use mine. I have to do that, so some reason it doesn't always show messages on my phone chat, but yeah, I got you. OSRS Wiki is usually the go-to method for RuneScape clips or info. Okay, KC number 4. What is that? Uncut Emerald, 20k again. That's pretty good. So I guess this boss is like 20k per KC, it would seem. Yeah, we're using a crush weapon right now, so that's why I said that. Yeah, that's why we're using the leaf-bladed battle axe for the crush attack, but it's pretty much the best crush weapon I have, which it's actually fine, but I mean, it's not fine, but it's acceptable. We're getting 2 to 3 KC trips on this, so obviously people with like max gear, they can get like 5+, but it's fine. Looks like an argument in the good old clan chat. I don't get why. I don't care about that kind of stuff. I don't even bother with the drama stuff. You know what I'm saying? I think it's like children, you know what I'm saying? It's you know what I'm saying? But I always find a lot of clan chats have that problem. I'm just trying to get a Bander's God Sword. Nobody even acknowledged that I asked. Except for Sonic, but I'm assuming he doesn't have one. So it looks like no BGS today. Be super nice if I had at least one friend online that could just let me test this shit out before I buy it instead of wasting my money. But like I said, it's all good, no worries. Seems to be alright with a leaf-bladed battle axe, so I think that's just what we'll stick with for now. I might even do this boss for a while today, I'm not even totally sure. But he's a pretty easy boss. Look at that combo. Right as I say, he's a pretty easy boss. I mean, he really is, honestly. Let's just drop a Bandu's God Sword. Basically what it does is it has a special attack that uses, I think, 50% of your special attack bar, and it lowers the defense of the monster, I think, by like whatever, I don't know what it is. I think it's like a percentage of the total damage that you hit. So obviously it would lower this thing's defense a decent amount, so it would be a lot easier to hit. Less zeros, like if you hit a 0, that's a miss, and a 0 is basically it does nothing. So if we hit less zeros, like that's another 0. So if its defense was lower, there's another 0. It would basically make you hit less zeros, and we have a lot more chance of doing more damage if his defense is lower. So that's what a BGS does. What is that, KC4? 5. Interesting. I don't know what this egg sack is. But that's a decent drop, man. 40k. That's pretty good. I might do this boss for a while tonight if we keep getting decent luck like that. Yeah, Elder Maw is pretty good. It's 17 mil though, you know? So. Appreciate it, Kings. I can add you if you want. Totally appreciate the old comments, my man. Wait, oh, somebody joined us, okay. Well, we're probably gonna get crashed now, maybe. Which is a bit unfortunate, but whatever. What's he have? Oh, he has that. Yeah, we should still get this KC, I would think. Because I think I did more damage so far than he did. If not, it's whatever. I wouldn't mind doing this with somebody, but oh my god, dude. He's gonna die. He's gonna crash us and die. Oh my god. That's so funny. Wait, why is he using melee gear? I just realized that. And how did I get hit at 25? This guy screwed me all up. I think if we open this, we get 100 eggs. Oh my god. Alright, let's just back out. This guy screwed us all up. Did I add that guy, or? Did I add you, Kings? There you go. So I added you. Oh yeah, no, Bludgeon's way better. It's just a matter of like... Bludgeon's also twice as expensive, I think, as Outer Maw. It should be RKC, I think. But I don't think there's any way I can do this boss now because of this guy. So we'll just see what he does. I mean, I would love if somebody had a bludgeon I could borrow as well. But it is what it is, you know? No one has a bludgeon we can use. What the hell just happened? Did it disappear, or is it just out of sight? Oh shit, dude. Alright. So we got crashed, I guess. I don't know what the hell that guy was trying to do, but we'll just re-gear up and go back. We are making profit here, so all things considered, I might as well just stick with it. I don't know what this sack is for. It says it's a full egg sack. You need to have oh, we need a knife. I was gonna say, okay. So we should get 100 red spider eggs. Let me make sure that this thing isn't tradable first off. Okay, it is. Okay, spider egg. Okay, so... Seriously? It's serious? Oh my god. Alright, we'll just bank all of it, but that's such a dumb feature. It's seriously going to make me manually click all 100. Can I just deposit? Can I empty it? Yes, thank you. I was gonna say, man, if we couldn't, that would have been so annoying. I guess I probably shouldn't have asked him for BGS, but it's all good. I don't care. BGS really isn't a lot of money by any means. I mean, I could afford 2 of them technically, but like I said, I'd just rather not drop that kind of money on it when I don't know if it's actually going to speed up the KC. Give me 1 sec, I'll be right back. Most likely he's going to say no. And I kind of wish I didn't ask him, especially when I just met the guy. But it was just in the back of my head to try and get a BGS. Nah, I'm just going to say never mind. I already know he's not going. Alright, let's get that super combat potion. Seems pretty easy. That guy... Let me look up that one guy's stats. Crawl, what's his melee? 84 strength. Okay, so we actually should be fine. I mean, yeah, our stats are higher. And I think the cudgel is actually a little bit worse than the battle axe. So, but it appeared that if the boss doesn't get hit for a while, that he just kind of resets himself to full health. So that's something that'll be nice to know. What's our total GP that we got? 84k, wow. Yeah, I mean, that's a decent amount, I guess. So that's not too bad. Let me check something here. Okay, perfect, perfect. Damn it, I think I missed the... Yeah, I did. I missed the turn off completely. I'll be right back and give me like a minute, maybe 2 minutes. I gotta go take care of something really quick and I'll be right back. Literally like 2 minutes, if that. Alright, we're good. Alright, so let's try out... I will probably have to hop worlds, and I assume this guy down here is probably going down to Syracuse as well. Is this seriously that same guy? Oh my god. Serious. Is my caps lock on? Yeah, it is. Interesting. Alright. Alright. Alright, we'll just hop. I don't really care. The guy is a faggot though. For the boss, how long? Let me just add that guy to my ignore list as well. See, there's another free world. It's not hard to find one at all. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, I mean, that sums up the RS community pretty much, to be honest with you. A lot of the community, that's what I've said 100 times, a lot of the community is actually pretty bad, but there's plenty of good people out there, so, like myself, I guess, but 90% of the time, if anybody watches my streams, a good majority of the people I run into are actually negative people, so as much as I hate to say that, it is what it is. I guess this guy... Damn it. Now, of course, I gotta go outside and pick something up. The pizza guy is coming soon. So now we found a world again, but now I gotta go get the pizza in a minute. Oh, the unfortunate. Yeah, I guess this guy wants to lend us a Bandu's God Sword, though. Much appreciative, my boy. As long as, I don't know if he's watching stream or not, but either way, I appreciate it. And we'll thank him later on afterwards. But I mean, at this time of the day, I mean, I've already hopped worlds like 4 times and I've already found like 2 open worlds for this. So I don't really think that we'll have too hard of a time to yeah, some of the bosses okay. I guess this guy wants to lend us a BGS. I just met this guy, so I honestly didn't think that he'd lend it to us, but... Oh shit, you know what, I hope I can do this in time. Before the pizza guy gets here. Or I'm not going to be able to... Oh god, this could be a big problem. The pizza guy is on his way right now. It'll take like... We should be okay. But the pizza guy is on his way right now. And... It's like 5 minutes, maybe a little bit more. I don't know exactly when it'll get here. He might have other stops first, but hopefully, okay, now we're good. Oh shit, no, he's one hit left. One hit left, come on, please. There we go, okay, we're good. KC6, I believe, is this guy in our one? No, he's not, okay. Oh, more dragon hide. Yeah, there is, they call it instanced bosses, but we'll wait until the food comes to do another, alright. This guy says he'll give us a BGS, cool. They call it instanced mode. You know, and that is an option. But for some reason they didn't add one to this boss. So I find that a problem. I'm not totally sure whose idea at the headquarters or the Jagex studios that it was to make it a non-instance boss, but alright, this guy said he'll meet us this world, right? Yeah. Just make sure we'll tell him at the G. I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's serious, but we'll see. I'll just wait for him, I guess. Like I said, the pizza guy is going to be here soon anyways, so we'll just wait it out. Where is it? There we go. Those guys are all scammers, so we got to try and mute those guys as frequently as possible, or at least report them. I don't think reporting even does anything on this game, but you never know. But like I said, I don't know if he's watching stream, but like I said, I'll be on all day today. And then I can even be on tomorrow. So if you want, whenever you want the sword, you know, it's whatever. Oh shit, man, look at him go. My boy's got, shit, man, that was a lot of money. So, oh, it's 10 mil. Alright, I mean, decline trade. Okay. He declined the trade for some reason. I'm not totally sure why. You can buy it today. I'll need it back tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, I don't care, man. I just hope he does it quickly because the pizza guy is on his way. Okay. Alright, our guy gave us a BGS. I didn't know it was 10 mil though. I wish I bought it when it was 8. But the pizza guy is on his way. So we're just going to be chilling here for a little while at the GE until we get it. Because should be within the next 5 to 10 minutes. I got a message that they're currently en route to my house. So I got to be pretty much ready for whenever he gets here. So we're just going to be chilling here for a little while. Kind of surprised that the stranger gave us a BGS, to be honest. That's why I said there's plenty of good people in this community. There's plenty of bad ones. I'm honestly absolutely surprised that he gave us a BGS, if I'm being totally honest with you. Okay. Alright, 8:30 p.m. here. So yeah, he lent us the BGS. Like I said, I'm not a scammer. You know what I'm saying? I don't know this guy at all. He doesn't know me. He doesn't know us. He doesn't know me. He didn't even know I was streaming. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, I'm not a scammer. So, like I said, if it makes him feel better, because like I said, I can only play about 3 times a week. Today's the one rare day that I'm actually going to be staying here overnight. So that's why we're able to stream so late. Otherwise, I wouldn't be on right now. But, like I said, I can give it back to him tonight, whenever. I just want to make sure. I don't know if it'll make a difference or not. But like I said, pizza guy's on his way soon. So whenever the pizza dude gets here, you know, then we can go back to the boss. So for the time being, if anybody wants to ask me anything, if anybody wants to get in on this boss together, whatever, I'm cool with anything. But for the meantime, we're just going to be chilling. Let me re-gear up ahead of time, by the way. Do I have 2 rings of dueling on? Oh yeah, the ring of wealth. Alright, so let's just re-gear up a while. We'll make sure that... Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. Like I said, I can only play like 3 times a week right now. I'm staying overnight here. Usually the days I'm on are Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Sometimes I'm on a Monday, sometimes I'm on a Wednesday or a Thursday, but my current schedule, it's about 3 times a week. So, I just want to make sure, because like I said, I'm not scamming. I just want to make that clear. So I'll definitely give it back to you whenever you want it. I want to use it first, obviously, but I mean, if you told me to give it back now, I'd just give it to you now, hypothetically, but So give it about 5 to 10 minutes here, and the pizza guy should be here. Could be a little bit longer, I'm not sure, but once we get the food, we'll go back and we'll go back to the boss. So that's pretty much the only thing I'm waiting on right now. But like I said, I got the message. They said they're on the way right now. So however long it takes them to get to my house, I guess I guess that's how long it's gonna be. So just bear with me in the meantime as we stand here at the GE. I would have rather probably had like a yeah, I was about to say I'd rather have borrowed the Abyssal Bludgeon, but yeah, but I know, I mean, that's 30 mil, I think. Like, I just didn't think anybody would really trust me with that kind of money yet, but hey, it's all good. Tuesdays, I don't usually stream long, only like a couple hours. Fridays, I usually have the absolute most time. Like, every Friday, I usually have about... Fridays usually have about a good 4 to 6 hours on average. Whereas on Tuesdays, I can only play for around 3 to 4 maybe-ish. If that, maybe 2.5 to 4 hours max. So Fridays are my longest stream days. Sundays as well, about 2 to 3 hours, give or take. But, you know, that's just my current schedule. In a couple of months here, I'll be able to play like 10 hours a day again. I think in about 2.5, 3 months, provided the schedule goes back to the all same, then we'll be able to start streaming pretty much like 10 hours a day. I was gonna try Forza today, but for some reason my computer, I don't know, went to shit or something. Let me go make sure this guy's not here, because I swear he should have been here by now. I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. So that was perfect timing, actually. Once I walked outside, the dude was literally pulling in the driveway. So, let's go ahead and try out this boss again, and we'll head back over there. Now, hopefully I don't have to hop too much to find a world, but most likely I will. Let's see this. Let me check. Does the BGS have a good crush bonus? Not really. Let me take it. What's the difference though? 104. We'll just leave it on slash probably. Drains one of your. Let me check. Bando's God Sword spec lowers defense, right? Yeah, it does. Okay, we're good. Okay. Are you still on? I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to hop worlds, but if I died, okay, we'd still keep the BGS. I don't think it's an instance drop, but I don't know how it works item-wise. So let me take a look at the time. If somebody can, if somebody is still watching, of course, by that point, somebody notify me when a half hour has gone by, because I'm pretty sure I have to, I don't want to leave this other food sitting out too long, and it's supposed to be put away in about a half hour, but if I forget, it could end up sitting out for like an hour. Or, well, not an hour, it could end up sitting out for like 2 or 3 hours. And being that it's meat, I don't want to have to end up tossing it or getting sick or some shit. So somebody could remind me if I forget. Remind me when a half hour has gone by if I'm bossing or doing something else. So let's go ahead and make sure I'm recording. Okay. Oh, for F's sake, dude, I was recording for 13 minutes. I've been recording since that last Syracuse Casey. That's a little bit annoying. Yeah, starting now. If anybody's still watching in a half hour, notify me. Pretty sure I'm gonna remember, or pretty sure that I'm not gonna forget, but it would be nice if somebody reminds me so that it doesn't stay out for too long. So now we shall go ahead and start this boss. Now hopefully I can find an open world, and hopefully we don't get crashed, but I'm pretty sure we should be alright. As time goes on here though, as it goes down to like nighttime and what have you, or later in the day, it'll probably be harder to find a world. But you know, hopefully we'll be alright and be able to find one. Worst comes to worst, we'll have to find some dude that's not very good and try and out DPS him. But let's try a 1500 total world. I feel like that might be a good bet. Of course, now that I got the BGS, we probably won't be able to find a world to test this thing out on. Alright, we'll wait a little bit so that if you hop too many times in a certain period, you'll get kicked off temporarily. It's to prevent, I guess. I really don't know what it's for, honestly, but if you hop too many times, I don't know what the number is, but it's not a very big number. But if you hop too many times or hop worlds too many times in a certain period of time, it'll kick you off the game momentarily or temporarily. So hopefully we can find a world here. I don't know what world that other guy was in, but I'm sure that guy's probably still there. Okay, there's a guy here, and there's another one trying to, oh my god, this is gonna be bad. Hopefully we can find a world now that we spent, okay, there's a lot of people here. Please, I really want to test this thing out tonight. We were doing so good there before the... This is going to be a problem, I think. Oh. Alright. Hopefully the BGS hits first off. Are we potted up? Yeah, we're good. Please hit. I gotta... If the BGS spec misses, then... Oh, a 41. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's a good hit. Should be a little bit easier now. Oh shit, put the range play back on. Alright, so yeah, we hit a 41 with it, so that's a decent amount of a difference. Or it should be at least, I should say. It just has high slash bonus. If it had high crush bonus on the BGS, that would be a bit better. But regardless, that 41 damage is a big hit. Oh shit, I gotta turn my prayers back on as well. I'm sure I had, yeah, oh. You know what, I don't know if I brought enough prayer potions. Huh. We'll just leave this off. That should definitely help out. As long as we get 2 KC trips, we should still be totally fine. And we should definitely be able to get at least 2 KC, even without the prayer. While the prayer does probably help a little bit, it's really not a game changer. Plus 15 is a little bit good, but it's not like anything that's critical by any means. Damn it, that's going to do some... Oh, hit us a 0. Perfect. Main thing I got to remember, though, is just make sure we use Preserve and make sure that we... I guess I could even flick Ultimate Strength, but... Nah, screw it. Let's just put it on. It basically adds 15% extra damage. So we would basically be doing these things 15% faster. I need Piety though. Or Chivalry even. We need to get at least Chivalry. That would definitely help out and speed things up so much faster. Significantly faster, I should say. Like even more so than a BGS. But I can't believe I forgot prayer potions. I might even be able to get 2 KC this whole trip. I'm not sure. But the minions are pretty easy to beat, so I think like that's pretty much critical. Just beat the minions and then move on to the boss. The majors, I think, are a lot worse than the... Please hit. Alright, we're good. He just keeps freezing way too often. That's the main issue. If he didn't freeze, like I said that before too, but... He should spawn his minions again soon, so we gotta make sure we take this guy out. Otherwise, like you've seen in that last clip with that other guy, and there was like 20 of them running around, it was dang near impossible to do with this setup. Usually if people duo or trio this, they have like max gear and you know, scythe. I don't know why anybody would use a scythe here unless they're just grinding for the pet. Because that would just be way overkill and that wouldn't make any sense, but there we go. Should have probably saved that spec for the next one now that I think about it, but it's alright. So we got another 100 eggs. That's pretty good. I like that drop. I mean, it's not bad. It's not the best. Oh, you know what? I might not have enough prayer potions for this. I'm just gonna go to Clan Wars and restock, and I say that because as much as I would much rather stay there, I have a feeling like I might not have enough supplies, and I'm definitely happy that I noted that, you know, that he regenerates full health if you leave or come back. So that's really good to know, because otherwise if I stood there and tried to weaken his health, that would just waste my time. So we should have plenty of prayer potions now to fund all that. Oh, that doesn't restore special attack either anymore. Wow. Interesting. Seems like the BGS did help there a little bit. I can't really test it this time around because I don't have a special attack. I should have saved my spec, but I thought Clan Wars still restored your spec. But I guess not. But it's alright. I wish I had the BGS when I was doing Abyssal Sire, though. That's really where I want to test it at. Syrachnus is kind of easy on his own, as is. Whereas the Abyssal Sire, I was unable to finish the Abyssal Sire. Alright, we have one spec. Yeah, I mean, as long as we can find a world, I might just do this Syrachnus for the rest of the night. Mini quest to enter. No, you don't. You don't need to do anything, I don't think, as far as I'm aware. There is a mini quest, though, that I recommend people do. And I just put a guide on it a little bit ago on my channel. So if you haven't done the mini quest already, I recommend doing it anyway. So that's my personal advice. So if you haven't already done it, I would anyway, so you can get the key. Alright, please hit. Yes, hell yeah, that's a big boy spec. Oh my god. That's what we like to see. That was like, what, a 45, I think? Damn. Anyone? I think. I'm not sure. I mean, basically. I don't really know if I'd recommend doing this boss, though. Unless you have, like, best in slot gear, honestly. I mean, it's doable, but, like, you know, it's not really efficient. And it's not really... If you're doing it for the GP, I don't really recommend it because it's really not that special or that good. Obviously, as you can tell. Whereas, you know, there's so much better money-making methods out there. I'm just doing this, I guess, for content and because it's just new, you know? But if I was going for money, I would definitely just do something else. I think most people just grind this for the pet, if I'm totally honest. That's my guess. Because the GP really isn't that good at this point, especially now that it's past like a week that the cudgel's been out. And the cudgel isn't even a good weapon, but when it first came out, the cudgel was like 6 mil. Let me just take a look here. Yeah, it's 1.2 mil, I guess, but I doubt it'll sell for that price now. And the key's just for the rest of the dungeon. I don't really think you need anything for this part. But there's a mini game that'll give you 30k in XP lamps if you complete it, which you pretty much just have to get the key in order to get to the other parts of the dungeon. So if you don't care about the XP lamps, I guess, or the potential to AFK some of the other methods. Oh right, let's save the spec. Then you really wouldn't need to do the mini quest, I guess. Damn it, I forgot to change prayer. But yeah, so if you don't care about the XP lamps or anything like that, then I guess it doesn't really matter, but, you know. The Undead Druids are also pretty good money, so. And those are totally AFK, and there's a prayer altar really close. Not sure what KC this is, but here we go. What do we get? See, 13k, that's really not that good, but it's pure RNG based, obviously. 13k drop, we got the soul runes. That's still good though, because I can use that for other things we do, but you know, it's all good. And another big boy spec, that's what we like to see. I should have enough supplies this time, I would hope. I don't really see how I wouldn't, but as long as these little guys don't really hit through us, we should be alright. I'm not totally sure what these guys are. I guess this spawn is just melee? I could be wrong, but I think it's melee and magic if I'm not mistaken. Seems to be hitting pretty good through us right now though. Auto retaliate's kind of screwy here, but the servers have been iffy today. Now my internet's always fine, but it's always the servers that could be a problem. But yeah, the key or the guide for the key is on my channel if you want it or need it. I mean, it really doesn't take too long. I mean, it does take a little bit, maybe 10 minutes, 15, maybe 15 to 20. I'm not totally sure, honestly. But I don't know what your stats are, but the Druids are actually a decent AFK moneymaker. So, you know, arguably probably better than this as well. I can't be sure on that because I haven't tested it, but they're a good moneymaker. So now that this will be the final KC for the trip, I think we can just go ahead and full send all of our prayers to the max. One more hit and dead. Easy. Alright. Ooh. Okay. I could actually use those blood runes for a lot of shit. So that's actually a good job. Now, I'm not going to sell those blood runes, but it's still a good job. I'll have to buy more super combats probably. I'm just kind of going on the Forthoses that I'm kind of scavenging. I'll even take another prayer potion because I don't know how I have all these 2 doses either, but just try and merge those together. There we go. And then I guess we can head back to the Syrachnus in a little bit. What's our KC? We got 9 KC. It's pretty good. Good old 9 KC. I need an extra slot for the BGS. Damn. Oh, I didn't bank the chaos runes. That's why okay. That's why we don't have the extra slot. Let's see, where is it? I'm still kind of lost when I go over here, obviously. So you just basically run to the left then, because I usually go kind of all over the place when I get back. Okay. What's the stamina potion worth? I think I might just drop the stamina pot so I can use the BGS. I mean, full on honesty here, I plan to get crashed multiple times tonight. I'll be very surprised if I don't. So, you know, keep things like that in mind. It's kind of hard to find a world, I guess. I mean, it took me a decent amount of hops. But whatever. I would not be surprised. I guess this would be a lot like Dust Devils, where it's super hard, or if you go to the bank, you can probably expect to lose your spot. It looks like no one's here yet, but let's go ahead and just full send it. Let's just do a full send. Make sure okay, our ring's on. Let's go. Oof, a 0. It's not what we want to see. Alright, at least we didn't hit a 0-0. Come on, man. I turned my prayer on in time. It's not really fair that you would hit me that much damage. So as for the BGS, I honestly can't really notice any difference. At least with this boss, I can't really tell if it does much. So I'm definitely happy I didn't spend 10 mil on it, but I would like to try it again at Abyssal Sire, because this boss is kind of easy already as it is. So it's a little bit harder to notice too much difference. Abyssal Sire, I just had trouble hitting Abyssal Sire. I don't hit too many zeros on this boss as is. Did I just hit a 40? Holy shit, dude. With a leaf-bladed battle axe off task. I am using prayer though, I forgot. I'm a super combat. I don't know. I guess that's about right. I'm taking a lot of damage this time around, but basically with this setup, I'm pretty much averaging, well, every time so far. It's not really an average. Every time so far, I think I've gotten 2 KC trips. So I'll show the loot here total in a sec. So total loot has been 256k and about 10 KC. So yeah, it's about 25k each, which isn't bad, I guess. But like I said, there's a lot better moneymakers out there. I don't really recommend doing this boss personally, unless there's already something that you want from this boss. Because there's just so much better things you can do. There really is. I'll try and just, it might be a mistake, but I'll just try and power through and just finish the boss without doing the minions this last few time around. We can do the boss twice in the same trip without going to the bank. So we can kill the boss twice in the same inventory without having to resupply. That's what 2KC means. Yeah, so I don't know. We'll try and power through it next time as well. It seems to be like more blood runes. That's a good drop as well, 30k. But yeah, it seems like it seems like it's kind of worthwhile just to power through the boss itself, the minions I mean, and then just make sure we're potted up. Okay, we're good. Seems like it's kind of worthwhile to just power through it and not worry about the minions. I recommend still though, and I thought I should have used my spec there with incredible reflexes, but it's fine. But as I was saying, it seems like, I mean, because if you don't finish them the first time and with my setup, then I highly recommend at least finishing them the first time. Otherwise, you're going to have twice as many little guys to deal with, and that's not really recommended, because they can actually hit pretty high or pretty hard. So for what it's worth, I'm still going to do probably the first little guys or the little spawns, and then I'll probably just ignore the second ones, because it doesn't really matter. It just takes a little bit extra time, it seems, if I take the time to finish the other guys the second time, or the second spawns. So last time I went pretty good, because it takes sometimes 4 to 6 hits to beat both of the little spawns. So it's like, it just makes sense to finish them the first time, because that could be a bad combo and you could honestly die pretty easily off just the little guys. Just make sure you stay potted up. That could have been catastrophic. I misclicked. I almost clicked on the smite prayer instead. But yeah, we'll just see. You can one hit the little guys. It's possible easily. That should have been another one hit, but you can one hit the little guys. So it just makes sense to finish the first wave off, you know. But you don't necessarily need to. But I do recommend it. So what's this potion with though? 7k. Yeah, I'll try and not. I don't think I'll need to use another dose of that. Oh, I was supposed to have melee prayer on that whole time. I mean, when you talk a lot like this, it is pretty easy to get sidetracked. So, you know, I don't blame myself in one bit for having the wrong prayers up. I'm also just going to save the BGS spec So this time around, this will be our last 2KC trip. Now normally when it comes to bosses, right, so for those who don't know, which I know there's a few people, well at least one person in chat that doesn't really know, but usually when it comes to bosses, like, you know, obviously any boss really, but usually when it comes to bosses and things, you can do damage. So like normally when I teleport out here, I could stick around till the very last bit of health and then do damage on the boss before I teleport. So that way when I come back, the boss will still be lower health, but I'll have maximum supplies. But this boss doesn't work like that. This boss, if you leave, he just regens to full health. So that's why on this boss you just gotta telly out. That's why I don't really risk the extra supplies for that extra bonus or whatever. So like now we'll just telly out because he'd be at full HP if we came back. Is that health? Yeah, okay. I guess I could use another prayer potion, but that just resupplied us a good bit. How much do these heal? Okay, we should be able to get another KC trip this time. This might be a 3KC, hopefully. I guess we'll find out, right? That drop sucked though, that was not very good at all. Alright, that was a good hit. I don't know if I have enough prayer potions though to last the whole trip. So we'll just wait it out. Without the super strength. I don't know actually, I might be able to do this boss without even having prayer, but I'd rather not risk it. Alright, so we'll finish the little guys. Perfect timing with that prayer because he ended up doing that anyway. See, now this is where the combo comes in, and that's why I say if there's 4 of those guys that can all hit that same amount of damage, that's why you don't really want to get hit by those guys. That's why I say it's better, from my experience so far, to at least finish those guys the first time around. It's a fun boss, honestly. Like I'm actually having a little bit of fun doing this. It doesn't necessarily feel too grindy yet because it's like a new boss, so you know, it's still fresh, it's still fun. But if I did this like 24/7, you know, eventually it would be like any skill or any game where it's just kind of not very fun, not too enjoyable. But so far, you know, this is actually kind of fun. I'm enjoying this boss. Otherwise, I wouldn't still be here. As for the profits are pretty good as well. I mean, for what it is, being a mid-level boss, let me check. We've made about 290k GP. Not exactly the best for a boss at all, but I mean, you know, it's alright. We could still get the cudgel today. Maybe. 5 minutes? Alright. Oh yeah, power through it, power through it. I almost hit the minions off, but I don't think I really need to. And then we'll just put on all the prayers, I guess, just to finish them off the last little bit. Because when you go to Clan Wars, it still does thankfully restore your stats. Which at this rate, I wouldn't really be surprised if they nerfed that at some point as well. The way that they've been doing things, but hopefully they don't. Otherwise, I'd have to end up having 2 accounts. One account members, the other account members, and then obviously just go to the duel arena, off each other, and then go from there. But that would be really, really annoying to have to do that versus going to Clan Wars. Alright, so this will be the final one for this trip. Oh wow. I didn't even have my Berserker ring on that time. Somebody should have mentioned that. You always want this ring on when you do this. So somebody should mention that if you see that that's not on while I do this. It's not a big deal by any means, but like generally that could have definitely helped out a decent amount. The ring I think adds +1 to our maximum damage. So obviously that could definitely come in handy. So let's take a look here. So this is some of our loot. Now I will want a stamina potion when I go here. Okay, yes, we'll bank the blood runes. Damn, I almost didn't notice that again. I think that's everything really. We should be fine with that. Was that a 3kc trip as well, by the way? I think it was. Let me take a look at something really quick right here. Yeah, so if you guys are members, you know, and you're struggling to make some bond money, go check out my guide. Like the video and share the video as well. That would be really good if you guys could do that for me. What do you mean, one more trip? I'll probably do this for a while. I don't know, it's probably, well, yeah, it's been about almost a half hour now. I think I've done this boss now for probably over an hour, and we've only gotten like 12kc, which obviously isn't very good, but like, you know, we don't have very good gear. You know, we're using a leaf-bladed battle axe. The BGS I think does help a little bit for sure. I mean, anytime you lower defense like that, it always helps, but the good thing is we are getting strength XP. Granted, not very much, but let me check something really quick. Literally a minute, like, so let's take a look at this. Yeah, I'll be back in a sec. I'm gonna put the food away. It's literally, it feels pretty cold, so it's about time. Good reminder, be back in like a minute. Gonna go put it in the fridge. Eat? I already did eat. So we're good on that. Oh my god, I just happened to look up and saw that it said no prayer left. I was like, shit, we're screwed. But no, I already did eat. It was pretty much just extras. Like, we got the pizza, and then there's just some side on the pizza, you know what I'm saying? And it's mainly for tomorrow. The food's not really for today. You know, I already ate today's food. Well, I already ate pizza today, but we have food for... Oh, that's Evil Bob. I thought that was somebody else's cat. Wow, it was a random event. So yeah, I already ate for today, but it's just extras. So tomorrow, if I get hungry, that's what I'll eat before I have to either make something else or, I guess, buy something. So that's pretty much it, really. Now, I fully expect our spot to have gotten taken. Most likely, we'll have to hop worlds again. Yeah, somebody else is down here. Oh, there's a web. Alrighty, let's go back down to the south. Now, most likely, I would honestly be quite surprised. I'll be more surprised if my spot's not taken than if my spot's still here. I'm just going to be straight up with you. That's just how this game works. Alright, nobody's here apparently. Wow. Sick. Alright, let's get back to the boss. Let's pot ourselves up. Okay, we potion ourselves back up, and we'll go ahead in here to the boss. BGS seems alright. I don't know if I'd buy it myself, though. Like I said, I can't really fully test it until I... Oh god, man. Nobody reminded me about the Berserker ring that time. I mentioned that the last trip. If you see me with that ring on in my inventory, somebody tell me that I should equip it if it's in my inventory. Because that could have been like an extra 2 to 3 damage with the Bander's God Sword, which would lower the defense even more. So, if anybody notices that, please let me know. Say, hey, you put the ring back on. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but, like, we bring it for the advantage. I mean, it just helps us out. It's if we don't use it, we just miss out, you know? Like, it's much better ring and much more beneficial if we have it on. So if you guys could remember to remind me if you noticed that. This ring is not supposed to be on until after the trip, but when we get back here, this is the ring that's supposed to be on. If anybody happens to notice that in my inventory, like I said, please do remind me. That would be very helpful. Can't believe I didn't notice that myself, though, man, honestly. Yeah, we're powering through this dude pretty easily. BGS, as long as it hits like that, it's pretty noticeable, I guess. Or I guess a noticeable difference, I should say. Ideally, I would need higher strength or attack levels for this boss, or the Abyssal Bludgeon. If the Bludgeon is super good, I might honestly just sell some shit and buy one. A Rune Plate Body. That's not bad, but I didn't know they could drop that for starters. Spec. I like to stand a little bit farther off, that way his range attack will hit me. Cause I'm not totally sure if there's like an area or zone that he'll spawn all the time. Okay, as long as we hit it at least once with some of the spec, I think it's alright. Granted, it won't, like, the less damage you deal, the worse, or the lower his health is, or whatever it is, but... So the more damage you deal, the less health or the less defense he has. Obviously that's how it works, but... Even a little bit of a drain is better than nothing. So yeah. I need Chivalry or Piety though. I think that's mainly a big problem why that some of these things, especially things like Abyssal Sire, you know, because Piety is a 20% increase on top of a Slayer helmet or a Slayer task. You know what? Does this count as a Slayer assignment? If anybody knows, do these count? I'll ask in the chat. That would be really nice if it did. I hope it does. That would be very nice in the future. That's what I was thinking. It would almost have to. Almost have to count, but you never know. It's kind of a new boss, so it's kind of too early to tell those kind of things. I don't have a task, but I don't really know. I don't think Duradel even assigns spiders, though. I'm pretty sure he doesn't. I could be wrong, though, but yeah. Whoa there. 24 damage. Stop! Auto retaliate's gonna get me screwed. But not. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh shit, I need to protect melee. That's what I get for multitasking on my phone. Alright, I'll look this shit up in a second. I'm gonna end up dying at Seracnus if I try and look this up now. Oh, now I gotta finish it. There we go. Let's just power through this. Alrighty, there we go. KC 14, I think. Mithril bolts, okay. Not bad, but not good either. Let me try and think. I'm trying to think of something else we can do after this, because that's kind of enough of this boss. It's an okay boss, but I don't think I have the proper gear set up yet to really make effective use of this boss. I just feel like 2 KC chip. That guy said he might lend us he said he will lend us a bludgeon, but you never really know for sure. So I'm not going to depend on that. But if he does, we'll go back to that boss. But unless we get the bludgeon, I'm not going to go back until my stats are at least a little bit higher. Let me try, maybe... I think... let me think. We could do bears for a little bit. How many charges? Let's see my. Let me check how many charges I have in my trident first off. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Well, alright, let's just gear up for Slayer. Shit, yeah. Let me check my Slayer XP. One level we can do Krakens. Alright, let's do Skatizo. Let me do Skatizo. Before I forget about this totem I have sitting around. We'll do Skatizo. And I guess that's it really. We'll do Skatizo here. Let me get out all my stuff that we need. We'll need the Arclight. And then we'll take this, of course. I'm going to try this with the blowpipe. The blowpipe's not really something that I've used at Skatizo for quite some time. But I think that it would probably help out a decent amount. So let's go ahead and just gear up for that. And then, yeah, we'll just take max gear, screw it. I have no intentions on dying. It is possible. If I do die, I'll lose a lot. You know what? I'm not even going to bother risking it. It's not worth it. We'll just take this setup for the melee. We'll take some of these. And then make sure we have a range potion. Might even just need some more of these. We'll take a super attack and strength, of course. And then we'll just take some sharks. And I think that should be fine. Yeah, we'll take a ring of dueling as well because... Well, actually, yeah, we'll take a ring of dueling in case we have to teleport. And then this will be our setup afterwards. Perfect. Alright, let's go do Skatizo. Skatizo is basically just another boss. He also can drop... He's a boss, but he drops better gear or items. So you have to have all 3 totem pieces though, which is unfortunate because the totem pieces take quite some time to get. I almost always did that the last time too. I don't know why that guy has his... we can also turn the private chat back on as well. But that guy has this freaking obelisk which teleports you to the wilderness right inside of his house. So every time that you go there, I almost misclicked that. So let's go ahead and do this. And let's go in. It's magic protection. Almost screwed up already. Let's just leave it on. Alright, let's go. Yes, go. Yes, go. Go, go, go. Alright, let's do this. Prayers up. Just gotta make sure we spec and run. That's my best advice. Oh, yes. Hell yeah. And then we'll swap over to range. Make sure that we use this. You know what? I hope I have enough darts. Oh, yeah, we're totally fine. Yeah, we should be totally fine. We're actually owning them this time as well. I mean, just look at these hits. Now we don't need berserkering on this. Oh my god, how does he have so many eyes already? What the hell? He has all 4 eyes. Oh my god. Well, that's insane. Yeah, we might hit up some Slayer after this. I'm not totally sure, but for now we'll do Skatizo for a little bit. Well, we'll do one Skatizo because I only have one totem. So if I could, I mean, I'd do Skatizo all day. I hopefully get the pet today. If I get the pet today, oh my gosh, that would be so nice. It would be my first pet in the whole game. Oh my gosh, man. Now these little guys, I think will be fine. I'm actually really surprised that the blowpipe's actually doing so good this time around. I really am. Because last time I did this, I wasn't 99 range though either, I don't think, but like for the most part, the blowpipe owns here. I mean, oh my. These eyes just won't stop. Usually these eyes kind of pop up from time to time, whereas today it's been pretty much consistent. But Skatizo is almost done. Oh yeah, I should have been using Preserve as well, but it's fine. Yep, all good. So basically for every eye that's on the map, aka these things here, for each eye that pops up, which like I said is these things, these right here, his health basically, or his defense goes super high. So that's why you gotta run around and hit the eyes, because if the eyes are all up, then you won't be able to hit him. I don't know, I just find this takes quite a while with the blowpipe. I could be wrong here, but seems like this is taking a while. And then the eyes just keep popping up, man. Why? Let's try and special attack this dude again. There we go. That's good. It's definitely a big help on that one. Oh yeah. There we go. Almost dead, come on. 39 health, that's literally 2 hits. Please, just finish him. Can we get the melee finish? Come on, please. Hit him with melee. We missed. Please. Please. Wait, let's wait till he hits us. There we go. Run in and get it. Come on, please. I want to get the melee finish. Please, one more hit. Please. Finish him. Do it to him. Yes. No. Oh, we got to destroy the eyes, of course. I always got to destroy these eyes, man. It's like, I saw a guide a while back before I started doing Skatizo that said if you destroy all the eyes, like 3 or more times in a single time, that they won't respawn. That's a load of crap. Oh my god, 1 hit left, please. Please. I don't think we're gonna do it. I mean, I will, but it'll take a while. And we gotta make sure that I don't die in the meantime, but 1 more hit, wait for him to... wait for him to do the magic attack, and then you run in quick. There we go. Is that it? There we go. Finally. That was problematic. Let's see what we get. Ancient Shard and Anglerfish. That's the worst drop you could get, man. Come on. It's still good, but still the worst drop. How do I do it? I don't know, man. I just type, you know? I guess you just kind of get... Oh, shit. We're still on world 330? That explains why there's a little bit of lag. Since their servers can't handle that many players on one world. I mean, they can, but there'll be a little bit of a lag. Even if your internet's good, you'll still have slight lag. But I didn't really notice it that bad that time around. But talking, typing, all that, I mean, you know, you get used to it. Like when I first started streaming, it was hard to find things to talk about. But I mean, as long as people are in the chat though, asking you questions or whatever, it's pretty easy, I guess, to still talk the whole time, you know. But you know, before anybody was ever in the clan chat or whatever, it's like I still can talk all day regardless. I guess that's a key factor though when it comes to streaming. You know, you have to be able to just talk constantly. You know, you got to keep things entertaining. But I just alt tab, you know, you alt tab and then it brings up one screen. You alt tab back and it brings you back to the game screen. It's actually pretty easy in theory. So let's see, what else can we do? Yeah, I guess, you know, let's go do some farming trips. I gotta go plant those seeds while we're at it. Let's get our fashionscape going here. You know what, I'm gonna go with my old yellow fashionscape. My old. I mean, it's not really old, but I like this yellow combination. Good old yellow. Yellow is a cool color, I think. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like I said, you just get used to it. That's about all I can say about that. But let's go plant our seeds. Did you start playing RuneScape yet, by the way? Yeah. My guess is probably not. But I feel like I have to ask you that. Ooh, okay. Now we'll start with these Raynars because we can't plant, I mean, we can't make potions with the Snapdragons yet because our herb level isn't high enough. So we need to plant the Raynars because I have so many seeds that I just keep slacking and not planting. So I got to make sure I do that today. Water runes. Does AJ happen to be in chat, by the way? I haven't seen him. I haven't seen you for a while, man, but I haven't even seen him, or I should say if you're in chat, I haven't seen you in game either for the longest time. I had noticed you didn't even get any levels for a while either. So hope everything's good with you if you happen to be watching the stream. But you know, haven't talked to you in a long ass time. It's been over like almost 2 weeks now since I even seen you online. Now hopefully I have compost at this dude or I'm screwed. Oh, thank you so much. I knew I would. I should have just trusted myself on that one to have the compost there. Oh, I misclicked the leprechaun. I was doing so good there too. Oh, are these snapdragons for real? They are. Wow. I didn't know these were all snapdragons. Holy shit. I'm gonna have so much freaking money in like herb lore supplies by the time I'm done with all these farming seeds. I misclicked him again, dude. How's that possible? thinning out your current games list, huh? I don't totally know what that means, but I feel you. Honestly, I don't really have any games I really have a desire to play. I mean, there's a few, but I don't really have the money to buy them for starters. And two, I don't know. I was gonna stream some Sleeping Dogs today, and some Forza Apex 6, cause like I said, I'm gonna be here like all day. So, but the problem is like I said, I don't know what the problem is with my computer. It's screwed up. My controller won't connect anymore. So until I get that figured out, I'm unable to play any games really besides RuneScape or first-person shooters. I mean, in theory, I could. Like, I posted a Grand Theft Auto video if anybody's interested in Grand Theft Auto. Posted my card collection on GTA. I have another card video I could post, but like I said, I gotta wait till see if people are even interested in that video. But I like to bring as many games to the channel as possible, while still maintaining the old school RuneScape, since that's what my channel is pretty much based off of. Sounds too complicated, honestly. I can't even think of 15 games that are good, in my opinion, that I've actually came across. Like long-term enjoyment or replayability. I mean, there's Borderlands, RuneScape, Sleeping Dogs, Grand Theft Auto 5 is alright, and it's honestly about all I can think of off the top of my head right now. Oh yeah, I mean, Battalion's pretty good, 1944. Call of Duty 4 is pretty good, COD 4. Halo was amazing. We went over this before though. And I also like the Need for Speed series. But besides those, I really can't think of too many games that really just set themselves apart in my head. So, I don't know. I mean, I think everybody likes old school RuneScape. They've either just played the shit out of it and they're burned out. Like, you have your three... Like, I think you have your three genres of RuneScape players, right? You have your addicts who play it 20 hours a day, every single day, don't ever go outside, don't ever get off the computer. Right? And then you have your casual player. Then you have the people that are just getting started who like the game. But at the end of the day, everybody likes old school RuneScape. It's just a matter of not all of them know they like the game yet, because some people refuse to play it. You know, I have plenty of friends online or whatever that they just refuse to play it. You know, because the graphics don't look good enough or whatever. So, but I think that's the only three genres of people in the world where, you know, but at the end of the day, everybody likes the game. It doesn't matter what kind of games you enjoy or what it is. Like, I think if everybody spent the time to learn the game and what it has to offer, I think literally everybody would like the game. That's my belief, in my opinion. But at least we got our farming trip out of the way. It's been a good week, if not longer, since I did one. Let me think what else I can do. I guess I could go back to the boss. Single player mode, I mean, you know, it's whatever. I don't get why single player mode would really matter. Unless it's like resources with competition or things like that, but I mean, the game has plenty of bosses that are what you call instanced, which basically means you can pay in-game money to the NPCs, and then they'll allow you to enter inside of this zone. Now you gotta repay them every time I think you go there, but basically it just makes it so that you're the only one there with the certain bosses in the game. Unfortunately, the spider doesn't have that option, but you know, it's whatever. Now I think since I got the Banner's God Sword, I'm trying to think what else I could do it for. Use it with. I might just go back to the boss for a while tonight since I have it. Or I should say while I have it. I'm not totally sure though. I just wanted to test it out. We got 12 KC with it. I think I did like 3, maybe 4 trips with the BGS, but I'm thinking I'm gonna go do some bears. That's what I'm thinking. I'm just gonna hit up some bears. It's really what I just feel like doing right now. So that's what we'll do. Boots, we'll take our wizard boots. And then we'll take our blessed spirit shield. Hopefully I have bears teleports. I don't. Interesting. Well, damn. Well, I guess we'll go buy some bears teleports. Oh, there's another one of those scam bots. Reported. Alright. Now, we actually don't need a dueling ring for this. We'll take... Hopefully we can end our dry streak today at bears. That would be really nice. Take a stamina pot, and then I guess 2 prayer potions just in case, but I don't really think we'll need them. Oh yeah, but so I totally forgot. Bears teleport. Let's just buy 10. That might take like an hour to do. I'm not totally sure. And then we'll need a spade. Oh, yeah, I need my occult, not my fury. Okay, let's hit up some bears. It's been a while since I did bears, so it should be alright to do, I guess. I just hope I have enough supplies. I hope I have enough charges in my trident to do this properly. Oh, there's actually a decent amount of people online right now, I guess. A fair amount. But yeah, I think right now, like I said, after trying it, I think I'll just skip that boss until... We'll skip that Syrachnus until we get an Abyssal Bludgeon. Or I guess just higher melee stats, because it doesn't really seem to make a difference with the Banner's God Sword. So I'll just leave that boss out of the way for now. We'll stick to bears for a little while. It's been a while since I've done it, like I said. And like I said, I'll probably just do these 10 bearish chests today. You know, I don't want to make it a habit of doing bears all night or for the rest of the day. Bears is the one thing that can really grind on my nerves. And I feel like this is okay, good. If that was the final one for the first one of the day, that would not have been a good thing. Yeah, because this is the worst one to get as the last one. But the rest of these are super easy and I don't even need prayer anyway, so we'll just let our prayer burn out for the rest of this. Alright, so that's the final. Guthans is our final. Let's see our charges though. Okay, so we actually have decent charges. I'll have to wait till I get death runes though from this. I don't really want to use my death runes because I like to use those for Dust Devils, and I did just buy a decent amount for Dust Devils, so I mean, if I need to, I'll just pop like 300 or 400 into the Trident, but for the most part, I think we should be fine because we can get most of our runes through Barrows, of course. So we should be alright. I'm not totally sure what the combination is for 88%. I think it's like I read it the other day. I don't remember what it is though. The combination to get 88% with all the brothers is like, I think like 2 or 3 crypt rats and a bloodworm or something like that. Oh, okay. There's our chest opening anyway. Yeah, we'll just go right here and go in. Perfect. We'll just finish this. Yeah, what's my bear's KC as well? What's our bear's KC? 175? That's all good. Let's open the chest. Hopefully, no, we'll be fine. Alright, maybe we won't be fine. I think his max is like, what, a 20-ish? Maybe like a 20 or something? 24? I don't even know. But, chest number 176, make sure, okay, we're at 86%. Ooh, first chest of the day. Carol's leather skirt. It's not really the one I wanted, but that's a good start. It's 336,000 coins extra to the bank. Oh, hell yeah, man. And we got resupplied our Trident, 127 casts. That was a very good chest. I'm 100% happy with that one. Aside from the Carol skirt, which I'm not really complaining about by any means, but man. Why did it have to be that? I still did want Aram's set. Let's just throw all the rest of these in. There we go. It's a good first start. That really is. I think that's my first time I've ever really gotten a single chest, first of the day, like that. I could be wrong, but I think it is. with any luck, today will be my first time we'll set it on stream even. And it'll be my first time ever. And it'll be the first time I'll have it on stream as well, where we'll get our first double chest. That would be really nice. Oh, Darok is the final. That's why we bring prayer potions, though. It's alright. Wonder if these dudes are Iron Men. It's kind of... Well, actually, no, I would say I do see the most... I see probably the absolute most people that I see that are Iron Men. I do see them at Bears. Just because, like, it's the only way for them to really get T70 gear. Or I don't know, I don't want to say T70 because that makes it sound RuneScape 3-like, but you know what I mean. But I'm pretty sure this guy's an Iron Man, yeah. That's what I thought. You can tell when someone's an Iron Man by their gear. Usually. I don't by any means have anything against Iron Man, but I could never be an Iron Man, at least not at this stage of my RuneScape career. So the bad news is we got one of the second, I don't know, we probably got, I think I got the second to worst final. We got the second to worst final. Barrow's brother. Second to worst. The absolute worst. Wait, no, we got the worst one. The worst one is Darok's. Second to worst is Carol's. I say Darok's the worst because you must use a prayer potion. That's why, and that's a good reason why, and probably one of the main reasons why Darok's is at the absolute top of the Barrows tunnels. You know what I'm saying? Because he's at like the top left, so top right. So once you enter into the location, Darok's is right there. So it's like, I think that's the main reason why. But irregardless of that fact, whoa, server lag. I clicked that chest like 3 times. Now, hypothetically, we could just get absolutely massive profits of bears every day, technically. Like, when I was starting up my RuneScape GPs, like, bears was always the go-to. And I think that's most mid to high-level players' profits is bears. And I say that because, like... Alright, the door's over there, I think, right? Is the door over here? No, it's up, okay. So we'll do one more bloodworm, and I think that's enough. But no, it's like every low-level player. Oh, I don't want to say low-level player because Barrows is still good at any level, but let's heal up before we do this. Ooh. Oh no, I'm not gonna risk flinching him. I thought I might be able to do it there, but I guess not. Because we did manage to flinch him that one time. Alright, let's hope we get back-to-back chests. I probably won't because I'm talking about getting back-to-backs, but... Alright, please give me a back-to-back chest. Oh shit, open it quick. Oh my god, we did it! Back-to-back bears chests. Holy shit, we finally did it. And it's on stream and on video, all at the same time. unbelievable. Granted, it's back-to-back bad bears items, but man, feels good. It's the first time I've ever had that happen to me. Hell yes. Can we make it a triple? That's the question. Can we get a triple chest? That's really exciting, honestly. I mean, it's not a lot of money by any means. It's really not. 480k and 2 chests. But that's our first time I've ever done that. Back-to-back chests at bears. That could be back-to-back Aram's pieces, and then I'd be done with my Aram set. I mean, I don't care about the hood or this, and I already have the staff. But for what it's worth, man, that's still a really good achievement. I don't care really how much money it's worth. You know, an item's an item, so that's really nice. Somebody just wish me luck right now. You don't even have to type it in the chat. Just in your head, say, please let Swem get a triple chest, Aram's top or skirt on stream today within the next 7 chests. And I would appreciate it greatly. Oh yeah, my chat's still okay. We'll turn that back on. I can't believe that happened though. I've done a lot of bears in my lifetime and I've never gotten the back-to-backs. I don't really think it's rare because I think the pieces themselves are actually kind of easy to get. I mean, I think it's like 1 in like 50. So it's really not like rare. It's half the chance of getting a Berserker ring. And I've gotten 3 Berserker rings in 128 KC. So, you know, but either way, it's still a good achievement. Please just don't let this be Carol's as my final tunnel. I'm sure it will be though, right? Yep. I expected that 100%. I'd also like Darok pieces, although I don't really have much use for Daroks or getting Daroks at this stage in my RuneScape career. But I would still like to get Daroks because when I'm a higher level, things like Giant Mole or other things will be useful to have Daroks. So I would like to get Daroks as well, but my main goal I'd like to get is Aram's, mainly just for Fashionscape. I just love the way Aram's looks. Got that Daryl 321 vibe, you know? How'd I get the coins? And if I got 1,200 coins, how did I only get 232 in my inventory? That's so weird. I don't know, man. That's weird. How do I only... What happened to the coins? Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. I actually do remember now. I do remember now. I do. Because I had the 16 mil. And then I right-clicked on the 16 mil, and then I just put the 16 mil back in the bank, so then whatever I had left there is what, 232 coins, that's how much I had left. Alright, let's try and get it. I always hate to even talk about it, because then I feel like it's not gonna, oh, Crypt Rats, yes. I think 2 or 3 Crypt Rats and a Bloodworm, they say, is 88 KC exact. Let's just try it out. Let's try and do another Crypt Rat and a Bloodworm. And then we'll try it and see how much we get. Is this the Bloodworm? Yeah. So 2 Crypt Rats. So we gotta do 1 more, maybe 2 more, I'm not sure. It would help though if I knew how much one Bear's Brother was. I think it's like 11% or maybe 12%, I don't even know. 2 Crypt Rats. Let's try this out. Is this our chest? Is that the door over there? I think it is. I think it's north. I didn't even notice that was there. I could have checked it before I ran back through here. No, okay, sick. It's actually to the right side this time. So let's try this out with that 2 crypt rats and a bloodworm, I believe we did. Whoop, almost misclicked. Alright. So let's see if we get a triple chest or not. I almost said triple chest. Huh. It's a little bit weird, but it's all good. So yeah, then we'll see. Because that's actually good we have a bloodworm here, because then I could actually test this 100%. We also have a crypt rat though. Let me take a look what I... Alright, so we need 8. I think that's another bloodworm. I could be wrong. I mean, that's another crypt rat, I think. So 2 crypt rats and 2 bloodworms. And then if this isn't enough, then it's 2 crypt rats and 2 bloodworms. Or whatever the hell I just did. I don't even know. Okay, so yeah, it should be the... Let's just get 90. So yeah, it's 3 bloodworms, I think. And 2 crypt rats. Oh, okay, I guess that puts us at exactly 88, but 178? No triple chest. But it's fine, man. Double chest, I'm still happy for. So no worries there. We're getting a lot of runes, though. Wow. Maybe I should just grind bears for Dust Devil casts. But we've done 4 chests. We've got 4 left. Let's grind this shit up. It's not a good start, is it? Whoops. Not exactly the best XP gains today. How long have I been streaming for? 2 hours and 50 minutes. It seems so much longer than that. Right? I don't think I've stopped the stream at all today at any point. But I'm not sure, so... But I'm pretty sure I haven't. I mean, in theory, it really doesn't make a difference, but... Pretty sure that I've streamed longer today than that 3-hour mark. Well, I guess no, that is true, because I posted those videos earlier, so I guess that makes sense. I guess that makes sense where that extra time came in, because I know I was playing longer than that today, but I didn't stream the whole time. So I guess that makes sense as to why I feel like I was streaming longer, because I was playing a lot longer. I probably played an extra hour and a half on top of our stream time, so I've probably been on like 4 hours now today. I would like to play Sleeping Dogs. Hopefully I get it fixed tomorrow, because I would have liked to play that today on stream. But it's okay. Is anybody... I just noticed it. Okay, yeah, no one said anything on the clan chat either for a long ass time. I just noticed that. Whoa, no, no, no. I accidentally clicked on a... No, close that out. Alright, so we'll finish out these 5. Or, well, the rest of these 6 bear's chests. And then we'll go from there. I might go back to the boss, probably. I'll probably go back to the spider boss. Or maybe I'll go back to the spider boss after this. Honestly, I'm not sure. I mean, we already got 2 items. I feel like I'm not going to get anything else for the rest of tonight. From bears, at least. Like, my RNG is done. What's the final guy? Oh, Guthans. Okay. That's actually not bad at all. I can handle that one without even needing food, I hope. Oh shit, bro. I alt-tabbed. Don't die now. Don't die to Guthans, at least on stream. And I think this is 178, right? What? Stop hitting so much. Alright, here we go. Okay. So we're gonna go back, I guess, to the spider boss. We'll do a little bit of that for a little while. And we're gonna keep all the runes, because that'll be good for... Well, first off, how much 400 charges left, I think it says. Okay. Yeah, we'll go back to the spider boss for a little while. Sarachnos. Let's sell off this stuff, though, first. We'll sell that Bando's God Sword because I'm not really going to need it. Nah, I'm just joking around, man. We're going to take the BGS for sure. And I'm not going to sell it. I'm just saying that. Damn it, I did it again. Alright. First off, though, I do like how the BGS looks. Does it give a prayer bonus, by the way? I think it does, right? Yes, +8. Alright, let me take a look here. BGS looks pretty sick. I think that the BGS and the AGS look the best in my opinion, or the coolest. Whoa. BGS looks pretty sick though. I love the 200 sword looks. What's the cheapest god sword? Let me take a look at that one. It's probably Zamri, obviously, but how much is it? 5 meltdown. I'm loving the way this god sword looks. I seriously am. Oh yeah, back to our main point why we came here. Let's sell this shit off. Let's go to our loot tab, Carol's skirt, anglers. No, we need those super defenses. I don't know why they're in there, but okay. I recorded that though. That could be a decent intro with those two dudes doing the cape emote side by side like that. Do I have the mud runes? Is that everything? I just want to make sure that we have everything out of the way that we need to sell while we're here. I'd sell these keys, but I'll probably make that into a video if I get enough. That's right, we need the Verax helm as well. Man, everything's selling instantly today. Can we get all this to sell as well instantly? Oh, yes, 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 thank you. Although that probably means it's at an all-time low or something. I know I can't be the only one that also that loves the Bander's God Sword, or I guess the God Sword stance in general. I guess it's actually the two-handed sword stance, but the BGS or the God Sword looks the coolest. Let's sell off this Verax helm. So I guess we have like another mill in the bank. I'm not sure if I'm even making money at that boss though, honestly. Syrachnus. So we should have 17 mil, almost 18. Nah, not quite 18 yet. Idea. Kraken pet looks cool. Alright, so yeah, we'll just gear up. We'll go back to the we'll go back to Syrachnus. 2 KC trips all day long. Let's take out our carols. I'm trying to think if I can end up selling anything. How far off am I from a tacit? Oh, not even close. Well, that's okay. Alright, let's go ahead. So let me think here. Chest plate. I'm not gonna bother with the chest plate till I have the tacits. But we could get the tacits or the chest plate if I wanted it right now. What's that over Guthin's plate body though? Plus 98. So it's the same as Guthin's. Interesting. Okay, so let's get our Zarek Talisman. Ring of Dueling. How many Raynars do we have? 35 there. So we got about another 40 prayer potions, so I'm not really concerned about that right now. And D-boots, yes, yes, yes. Some of these, some of those. We don't really need our wilderness sword, but we'll take it just to be safe. And then we'll let's buy a few super combats. Not that many, because I don't want to go broke. But let's buy a few super combat. There we go. Supper combat. And of course, let's take a stamina pot. Whoa. Is that everything? I mean, screw it. Let's just take the ward blessing, right? Where is it? It's supposed to be in this tab, but earlier for some reason my thing screwed up, so it's probably over here. There. I'll take another prayer potion to be safe. Other than that, I think we're good. Whoa. Alright. So now we just run off to the left, I believe. That was the general consensus. Had to clear my throat. Slashy slash. I guess I'll just leave auto tallied off. It does seem more problematic than it's really worth at bosses or even PvP. But this isn't PvP, thankfully. Looks like somebody's already here. Dude has an Infernal Cape, or Inferno Cape. And he's gonna sit there and do Syrachinus. That makes a lot of sense, buddy. Unless he's just beaten everything in the game and he wants something new. Please hit. We don't need this prayer though, that's the thing. I came in here because that guy was just standing there. So I don't know. I didn't even notice him, honestly, until after I was already in here. But I don't understand why that guy's just standing there if he's not going to do the boss. That doesn't really make much sense to me. I've honestly not even noticed that many had spawned. Why am I taking so much damage all of a sudden? Huh. 1 KC trip, it looks like. Interesting. I honestly didn't even notice that those other mini guys spawned the first time, or I would have finished them off, but it's okay. I'm a tad confused how I took so much damage there, though. But it looks like a 1 KC trip. And this guy's in this world anyway. Yeah, I don't know if I'll stick to this boss. I really don't. Oh, come on. Now he's gonna, yep. It's gonna make me use a prayer potion and everything. One more hit, seriously, there we go. Oh, a resupply. Just trying to hop worlds, I guess. And then we'll do one more. And then I don't know, I might honestly just stop playing Scape after today. On stream at least. I might try and play some Sleeping Dogs or something else. Try and get the other games working. Please, just one more KC. Alrighty. Here we go. Of course, he'll freeze us straight away. Oh, I forgot. I didn't have my ring on again, man. Why? How do I always forget that? If this guy comes in, I'm just gonna tell you. It's not worth it. His stats are way higher. And he has an outer maul. Unless we can do enough damage before he gets in here. Yeah, it's fine. We should be okay. I literally only need to hit it a few more times. Yeah, it's ours now. So he can do whatever he wants. It makes zero difference because we've done enough DPS now that... Oh my god, dude, I hate when people do that. But it's alright in this case because he'll... Or according to that, we should have done more DPS that it should be ours. But we're going to tell you out after this anyway. Yeah, it's ours. Alright. I could tell because the DPS at the top left, the HP counter, said 50 HP, 50% left. So I was like, I knew it was ours because of that. But let's just bank everything right now. And I guess that's enough Scape for today, to be honest. There's not much else I can do. Or that I feel like doing, I should say.